No doubt that millions of people across the UK are struggling. Soaring gas and electric bills, the price of essentials and the inability to pay mortgages are deeply impacting people's everyday lives. But it's also local businesses in small towns like right here in Barnsley that are finding it difficult to cope under the pressure of the biggest cost of living crisis in a lifetime. So here we are, we're down at Chase on Regent Street South. Let's go and talk to Tom, the owner of Chase, and see how he's coping with the crisis.
I run Chase, Artisan Toasties in the Barnsley town centre. It has been very challenging coping with the cost of living crisis. There's been a lot of juggling money around, lending money from like family and whatnot and things like that. And just trying to figure out what my best times are more than anything, and what's most profitable out of my menu. So there's been a lot of stress and it has been quite challenging. Yeah, we're definitely getting enough customers to stay open during this time. It'd be nice to get more because I'm not really taking an income personally from this place, and I'm having to do shifts at other places and things like that. But in terms of footfall past this property, we're definitely getting enough customers. I would like a lot more. The government could do a lot more to help us. The main cost is energy at the moment. Energy is absolutely ridiculous. Energy companies are reporting record-breaking profits and things like that. I think the government should put a lot more pressure on them to bring their prices down to keep a lot of places running, not just business-wise, for domestic customers as well.
So that was Tom, the owner of Chase, about how his business is coping with the cost of living crisis. In order to quickly support and protect businesses in Barnsley, Barnsley Council have paid out over 90 million to over 1,762 businesses in Barnsley. Next I will be talking to Rosanna, who is the owner of Coven, located in the arcade in the town centre.
My name's Rosanna, also known as Dozy. I own Coven, which is a tattoo and piercing studio, a hair salon and coffee shop all in one in Barnsley town centre. My business has been coping with the cost of living crisis in a few ways. We've kind of banded together a bunch of different self-employed people under one roof so we can split the rent between us. We're trying to get supplies as cheap as we can from local places rather than importing, things like that. We have noticed a significant drop in customers since the cost of living crisis. I think mainly because tattoos are a luxury item and people obviously need to save money for more important things. We have had to put our prices up, especially since the pandemic. A lot of items that we normally use, such as gloves and hand sanitizer and alcohol, became more expensive.
Now let's go over to Best of Barnsley, what's a news and media company based in Barnsley College's business centre, and ask one of their team members to see how they are helping local businesses with the cost of living crisis.
We try and help promote their business as best as we can to the local people within the area that need to know about this business and should be made aware of this business. And it's about promoting what this business has to offer for the people that would use that service, whether it is for entertainment, whether it's food, whether it is another service or form of entertainment that these people need to know about. And it's to help drive existing customers and new customers back through the door of that business.
It's clear to see that local businesses in Barnsley are coping with the cost of living crisis. How long this crisis will be going on for is not clear to see. Thomas Sharp, Barnsley.